Hello boys and girls, welcome to another session of Dwarf Fortress Abbeydent. Last time we didn't do much other than... Why is this not working? Please work. Hello. Didn't do much other than start building the Royal Hall and started building our... What's going on here? The magma trap. The magma pump trap. We already have a magma trap. Hello Ferko, hello Devils, and hello Kay. Nice to see you here, guys. So today we will continue. Also, what happened last session was that the fire safe, magma safe forgotten beast was killed by our quadruped beast, and another beast has come. So in theory we could let them in and see if we can kill them with our magma trap. I can see one problem with that, but I think I'm going to face it. The one problem I can see with letting both magma, or letting them in or not, if we open the fortress to this cavern level, it may, and it most probably will happen, that both beasts will want to get into our fortress, but they will not take hands and go together. They will come into our fortress one at a time. So one enters the fortress and will perhaps go far enough so that we must trigger the trap. And while this trap is triggered and ongoing and magma is flooding, the other beast might have not even entered the entrance, or might have not even left yet the caverns. So magma will block the path into our fortress. The beast might decide to turn around and roam the caverns for a little longer, and while we let the magma dry, and we will be unable to wall it off again because it will be flooded by magma, we will be open to the caverns. The beast will roam, and eventually the magma will dry out. The beast will find the path into our fortress again, but we will not notice it. You remember? You understand what I'm concerned with? So that it will later, after the magma has dried out, sneakily enter the fortress and suddenly surprise us. So that's the danger I see with this. Depends on you. What do you want to see? Do you want us to expose ourselves to unnecessary danger? I have another proposition. What if we wait until we have this other magma trap ready? This other magma trap, if it works as I think it will work, should deal with the beasts very quickly and effortlessly, and clean up after itself, leaving no magma behind. So Kay says, of course it has something to do with Unagi. I never see K-pop. YouTube recommend K-pop every time I see him. What K-pop are you talking about? I know K-pop music, like Gangnam Style. That's K-pop, I think. And is K-pop recommending K-pop? I don't know. Devil says, I think you should capture them both and breed them. Breed them. Yes, how? They are trap avoiders. All forgotten beasts are trap avoiders as far as I know. And I think they are untamable. And they are also pretty much one of a kind, so they don't breed. So I take it as a joke, devils. I take it as a joke, not as a serious suggestion. Oh, you never see YouTube recommend K-pop music. Ah, and why should it recommend K-pop music? Why when I stream? Because I like K-pop? I don't know. Maybe YouTube thinks all K-pop is N-K-pop, like North Korean pop music, and North Korea. Americans don't like North Korea. That's why they don't recommend K-pop. Is there something like N-K-pop? Are there American fans of North Korean pop music? Is there a North Korean pop music? What music do I like? You want to know? Oh, I like to listen. I like to listen to old music or new music. Now, recently I've been listening to new synthwave. I've been listening a lot to a channel. I can link it the channel. YouTube, the Prime. Sorry, Thanatos. Now, come on. To this channel. And that's basically this channel, and it has some retro synthwave compositions and mixes. And before that, I heavily listened to old country music, old American country music. Like, if you know the Allen Brothers, is there something like the Allen Brothers? Allen Brothers? New Salty Dog, the Allen Brothers, these sort of... This? Yeah. It's kazoo and banjo and all that sort of music. So I even bought all of their albums of Allen Brothers. And well, then I listened to chiptune, old Amiga mod music, or XM or C64 SID music. These. Then I listened to folk rock, like Simon and Garfunkel, some other singers of that kind and sort. And I listened to oldies, basically jukebox hits from the 50s, 60s and 70s. Old jukebox hits. Jukebox hits. Yeah, so that's what I listen to. Well, I've been listening to in the past 2 years, 3 years, maybe even longer. Anything else I listen to? Well, the sort of tramp music, the Czech tramp music, as I featured some couple of weeks ago on my channel. Well, yes, the American traditionals, basically. And yeah, of course, folk music from folk dancing music. I've also played examples like that in some of my former Dwarf Fortress sessions. So that's that. All right. And ragtime. Oh, I like ragtime. And who's this famous composer, ragtime composer? Nah. Scott Joplin, of course. Yeah, I have his album as well. Well, the problem, Kay, is if I consider playing music in the background during Dwarf Fortress, it's not YouTube files a complaint about copyright and intellectual property and everything. You know, it's bad. It's a problem. And also I don't know, it's distracting me a little bit, and I think it can push off some potential viewers which would like to watch but don't like the same kind of music I do, so they'd rather not watch it than listen to that music. So everyone has his own music taste. I'm not really so familiar with music. Ideal would be music which doesn't offend anyone and can be easily ignored, and just some ambient music. Actually, yes, ambient, chill. How's it called? Chill out. Not really chill out, but chill step. I like to listen to chill step when I host a poker session. We listen to chill step music or ambient music. Ambient music is something. And recently I discovered, or I fancied an album a friend borrowed me, a friend lent me. It was, what was it called? The style was like with saxophone, kind of like retro. Something like swing. I don't know. What is this called? Retro swing. Retro swing music genre? Is it? Wait, there is something like digitally imported. That's the radio station, digitally imported, and it has the whole channel dedicated to that. Digitally imported, and I have, there is like this swing, how's it called? Electro swing it is called, yes. Yeah, this sort of music. It's too loud, I know, sorry. That's electro swing. This may not be the best example, but yeah, electro swing. But that's the idea. You have modern techno-like drums and stuff, electro music, modern pulsing electro music, and to that you have this swingy saxophone. That's the stuff. I had an album of it, and I didn't really like this song we just heard, but the ones on the album were pretty good. Sadly, I don't remember what it was. So all ilmenite has been hauled now. Look at this. So suppose we open this, we close this, so they will come. No, wait. So how did what was the idea? The idea was that creatures will enter. Normally creatures would enter up here. They would go all the way down to this place. This bridge would be closed so that they will not take the shortcut, but they will go further down, go this way. This is a down staircase, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, go down this staircase. And then what? Why would they want to go here and up again? They wouldn't want to go there and up again. The routing is completely off. Maybe my idea was to not allow them to go here. Okay, maybe my idea was they would go here, this bridge would be closed, they would go down, there would be a bridge which would also be closed, so they would go further down and would be forced to go through here. The magma pump trap would destroy them, and the survivors would go up. And from here I wanted to have another hallway dug to this place where they would, or this place where they would join. Actually, so they would go around this closed bridge. They would go around this bridge like this, through the pump trap, up, and end up here, and then go through our regular magma temp. That was it. That was it. Devil says K-pop is a South Korea thing and it's considered propaganda in North Korea. Okay. Kay says, oh, the music is distracting you, not the beer. Yes, the music is distracting me. Sometimes if I like the music, I can't really play with it, because then I feel sorry for ignoring such a beautiful music and not really listening to it. And the music I can ignore, I don't know, because I don't listen to it, because I don't willingly seek out music which I ignore, right? So I know which music I can ignore. Well, actually, music like chill step and ambient, I can ignore. Yeah, that's because that's what I play during playing poker. Right, that's something I could potentially listen to while ignoring it, because that's music I have no affection to somehow, or just. But all the stuff I like to, all the stuff I like ragtime and bluegrass and whatnot, skiffle and country and the other guys, the dark synth, not dark, synthwave, and that I'd feel distracted. Chill step and what? Chill step and ambient music, and this electro swing. I'd probably listen to. I don't know, whatever. So we will want exactly. There must be another bridge here. You can ignore chill step and ambience music. What's the other? Ambience. Don't you know ambience? Ambience music, ambience? Or ambient music. Ambient. Digitally imported has whole channel of ambient music. Ambient music. This thing. It's like background moody music. Well, and it's distracting me already. So It's like nothing. The music has no rhythm, practically no melody, you know, just some random euphonic background noise. Yeah, of course, it's not worth it. Have it muted over copyright. I guess YouTube wouldn't take the video down. It would just not allow me to monetize it, which is, well, I actually don't care about monetization. But you know, I hate it when I get these emails. Yeah, there's a copyright claim on your video. It can be that we will have to take it down if the copyright holder requests it. And by the way, you can't monetize it. So I don't want to be in the risk of having my videos taken down. I don't mind not monetizing them. I'm not getting any money from what I stream, but having a copyright claim on it and some potential companies taking the videos down because they feel like it. Your description of that ambient music was like reading something a Dwarf composed. So now our problem will be how we bring power to these pumps. Power. Yeah, we will need a water reactor, that's for sure. For sure. Okay, says I'm wondering, am I willing to watch your older vids, Nagi? That stream you uploaded that you was really drunk. I mean, the drunkest stream or video you ever upload. No, I don't play too drunk. I wasn't really too drunk in any of my streams. I think I still had myself under control. There is nothing compromising about my drunk streams. But we know already that we will need another row of pumps. Yes, we will need another row of pumps. Do we have power? So how much does an assembly gear take? Gear assembly takes 5, whereas an axle takes 1. Axle takes 1. Gear assembly takes 5. We will take 180, 190. Well, should be fine if we use 2 gear assemblies and 10 axles. Should be fine. Well. There will be a gear assembly here. Yep. And there will be the water pump must be here. But okay, let's mine it first. Meanwhile, we can work on our hall. Oh, that's a wall. We have already traded with our caravan, didn't we? No, we didn't. iron puzzle box. How did we make that? Should be melted. Bronze puzzle box. Am I really that wasting my metals like this? But it's good price. Masterfully encrusted. All these choirs. Actually, this is an instrument. Let's sell those less. We have no masterwork instruments yet. Backpacks is something we probably don't have for our dwarves. Wow, sheep hoof scepter for 5,000. What? Sheep hoof earring for 11,000. $12,000 kangaroo earring. Dog skull totem 12,000. Damn. Keep this for a while. Hold on to it for a while. Did we really make this? We made Aya. I thought Aya would be a foreign instrument. Oh, probably it is. We just encrusted it. This is taking so long. I wish there would be like a quality filter, which you could say, okay, just show me the things which are non-masterwork quality. Yeah, the dwarves know how to repackage. Steal crappy musical instruments from the elves, encrust it a little bit with gems, and sell it for 100 times the price. $400,000. Aye, we have some barrels. Buckets. We can use these buckets because we will have a bucket brigade. Bronze. I did not buy any bronze. I think we are good. Trade jink. So sorry that took too long. Must go fill up my car for tomorrow's trip. In an hour about in an hour. La petition. Purpose of studying. I approve of this. I go check whether I have some more of this strawberry wine in there. I don't. Ah, why is it paused, man? I thought I'd let it run. We have a dingo. Hey, we have some dingoes. Oh, look at the caravan. Yo, 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 yo. How laggy they go. They are carrying so many items away. Fully packed. Kolb says, what did I ask to how drunk I were? I don't know. I think I wasn't too much drunk. Ah, they see the dingoes from their windows, I guess, and that's what interrupting their sleep. Excellent. Or not. Maybe, just maybe, we should send off our squads. Actually, send our unexperienced squads. Inexperienced squads. Gab says this game looks way more advanced than most of the games out there. Yes, and I think it also is much more advanced than many of the games, or most of the games, in terms of game mechanics. Two-humped camel is starving. Should I kill it? Should I butcher it again? I guess I should. Can't give it another pasture, can I? Well, I could, of course. Can make a pasture down here. Camello. I just did some Google search, and this game is based on ASCII. Yes, it is. Well, there are modifications where you can play with a graphic tile set, but it's basically a tile set game. Even the ASCII is not truly ASCII. It's a tile set, but it's based on the ASCII. I mean, the tiles are still graphical tiles, but they look like ASCII symbols. That's what I wanted to say. But there are modifications of them where they don't look like graphic symbols, where they indeed look like barrels, tables, walls, bones, stairs. Hey, look at it. So move it. I have to kill these dingoes. Are they still there? Oh, they are just leaving. Damn. They are rushing to kill the dingoes. Go. Yes, the dingoes, run. Gee, sprint. They're exhausted, they can't sprint that much. Oh, look at them. So many dwarfs. Where's the dingoes? Oh, the dingoes have left or not? Oh, they are leaving, aren't they? There's only one dingo left. Yeah, I was too late. But he killed it. Oh boy, he killed it. Boy, he killed it. Hammerlord bashes the dingo in the head, fracturing the skull, pulls the neck, tearing apart the muscle, tearing apart the upper spine tissue, falls over, scratches the dingo, bashes the dingo, kicks the dingo in the guts, scratches, shattering the nail. Dwarf hacks the dingo in the rear leg, sails off. Hacks the dingo in the lower body, spilling his guts. Bashes the dingo in the neck. Injured part is smashed into the body, an unrecognizable mass. Wow. Neck smashed. Hacks the dingo in the front leg. Yeah, and then it, basically with a smashed neck, it... Hey, we need... There is one position open in brass medicine. In the squad. Brass medicine. So why aren't we smoothing stone here anymore? We should be smoothing stone. And these guys are making pig iron, which should give us some more pig iron. 71 pig iron bars. Well, 71 pig iron bars, 20. We could make 71 steel bars. But we don't have enough charcoal. Oh. Yeah, I guess we will need levers for this bridge. We need to call this bridge something like detour to pump trap. Yeah, why not? Hey. Devil says there is an ASCII rendering option, is there? What's the clock? Options. 8 hours. So Leipzig. Okay, to Leipzig and then A9. Zach says, I'm having an issue with the mouse on Dwarf Fortress. Really? What sort of issue? Wait a moment, I must see. There were too many announcements. The actual X is not exactly under the mouse pointer, but somewhere upper left. Is there a way to completely disable? Yes, there is a way to completely disable the mouse cursor, and I did it. How I did it? How did I do it? That was an option in the dfhack loading file. Let me quickly check. You have a dfhack init in your Dwarf Fortress directory, which is probably not the file. Or is it? Yes, it is. dfhack init, right? You look in dfhack init, and there you have other interface improvement tools. Other interface improvement tools. The section with other interface improvement tools, enable, and there you comment out the mouse query. Just comment out the mouse query, and you comment it out by putting this number sign before it, and then it would not load mouse query, so it will completely disable the mouse. Alternatively, there is something like, I see right now, enable mouse controls and sand indicator in the embark screen. Embark tools enable sticky sand mouse, but I have no idea what it is. I don't use mouse with Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, you're welcome. This bug is called text will be text. Well, text will be text is just a modification that when using graphic tile sets, it still recognizes text and doesn't mix graphic tile set symbols in the text, like replacing capital O with a wall symbol, or replacing full stop and comma with grass symbols, or plus or minus with floor tiles, or actually minus not, but plus with floor tiles, and male and female symbols with bag symbols, and amulet symbols. So that does text will be text. That's what text will be text does. But I think from what I have read in the forums, it makes the game unstable, and from what I see in the streams of other YouTubers, it combined with true type fonts, it gives you weird gaps in text where there's a missing character in the text, and it looks also scattered. I don't know, I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. Yeah. So we wanted to have a gear assembly here. We wanted to have another pump here. We wanted another row of pumps. Basically, channel this, and then build machinery screw pump, pumping from the west. Pumping from the west. Yeah, but there is a crux. In all of this. Well, not really. We can live with that. I also have another question. I'm trying to find a location for my first game that is near a river, but all of them have this aquifer which says it's bad. Yeah, it is bad for new players. Well, yeah, occasionally you can find. Did you try to search to use the search feature on the Embark map? Just try to search for something with what you have: flagstone, and no aquifer, and you will see there is plenty of pieces and map tiles where there is no aquifer, and some of them will have a river or at least a brook. And if that doesn't help, then you can always, I guess, disable aquifers. You don't know how you search? Oh, I have a little video on how to search, I think, on my channel. I can link it. Wait a moment. Something like playlist Dwarf Fortress tutorial. Oh, that was making of Dwarf Fortress tutorial. And there is something like easy embarks, maybe. Do I have that? Yes, I think easy embarks. See the following information about it. And I think
bio.
There is a search feature described in this. Yes, I think. Yeah, okay, just take a look at this video. And I have a... They have temperate or warm, but can sometimes serve. Location finder, there it is. I'll point you to the very location in the video. Oh, it makes your computer slow while it's searching. Really? Is that so slow? I don't see any. I don't see any. Well, it is somewhat. Did you have, by any chance, did you generate a very large world? You're very ambitious, but that's unnecessary. You can have plenty of fun in medium-sized world, and it makes your computer so much faster. I play in a medium-sized world. I usually play only like 2 or 3 embarks at most per world, and then I generate a new one. So I never really play world as much so that I would profit from the benefits of a very large world. Now default is, I think, something like medium or large. Maybe it's large. Yeah, large is okay. Maybe I go sometimes with large, sometimes with the default or sometimes one step smaller even. But it's okay. That's okay. So, can we build axles from... oh, there's a problem. Axle... Alright, so axles need to be built from logs. Axles are not magma proof except for those made of nether cap. Yeah, nether cap is a special kind of wood. But I will not bother getting nether cap. I will need grates. Green glass. Great. Okay. Mine test says how long does it get sieges? Does it take to get sieges? Mine test, I think it is depends on your population. You won't get you will starting getting sieges when you have 80 dwarves or more fortress population, and it also depends on your embark area. There are regions where if you check before the embark who are your neighbors, if you don't see goblins as your neighbors, you will not get goblin sieges. I don't know whether you saw who are your neighbors in your specific embark. Some embarks have elves and humans as neighbors. Some of the embarks are at war with humans or elves. Then they get human sieges or elf sieges. But if you have a young world, the likelihood that you will have unfriendly humans or elves is relatively small. Or you can get necromancer sieges if you have a tower as a neighbor. Wait a moment, did I build it? I built them wrong, right? Yeah, pumping from the west. Well, thank you very much. I wanted to pump from the east. Devil says if you get an elven or human caravan, you can murder them to try to poke the bear, yeah, and let some go to tell the tale. Yes, exactly. You can anger your neighbors or your trading partners, and they become angry and will eventually start sieging you. That's also something. Oh boy, chicks have hatched. Wow, we need to slaughter so many animals. And giant sparrows are there. Okay, guys, I think we need to postpone this for another session. Probably not today. Probably we see each other again on Monday. I'll be very busy until then. So thanks for watching, thanks for joining. It was a rather slow session today, but I think we will have more exciting ones later on when the magma trap is close to completion, the other magma trap. So I'll see you on Monday. Have a nice time and weekend.